Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam Tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmyaham. So, we will chant now 516th and 17th words. Nishkriyosmi avikarosmi Nishkalosmi nirakritihi Nirvikalposmi nityosmi Niralambhosmi nirdvayaha Sarvatmakoham sarvoham Sarvatitoham advayaha Kevala kandabodoham Anandoham nirantaraha Nishkriyoham Nishkriyosmi. I have no activity in me, in the self, because avikarosmi, it is beyond all modification. There is no modification. Nishkalosmi, I have no parts, no limbs. And nirakritihi, I have no forms. Nirvikalposmi, in me there is no imagination of the seer and the seen. Nityosmi, I am the eternal self. Niralambosmi, I have no support. Nirdvaye. Why? Because I am non-dual, one without the second. Therefore, who can support whom? So I have no support. Sarvatmakoham, I am the self of all. Sarvoham, in fact, all. I am all. Sarvatitoham, I am beyond everything. Aham advayaha, once again, I am non-dual. Kevala akanda bodoham, I am that indivisible truth. Anandoham nirantaraha, I am that blissful self, and ever I am blissful. So till this point we have seen. Now the student is slowly concluding his discourse or whatever, sharing his experience. So now he is again saluting the Guru. Swarajya Samrajya Vibhutiresha Bhavat Kripa Shri Mahima Prasadha Prapta Maya Shri Gurave Mahatmane Namo Namaste Stu Punar Namostu Swarajya Samrajya Vibhutiresha Bhavat Kripa Shri Mahima Prasadha Prapta Maya Shri Gurave Mahatmane Namo Namaste Stu Punar Namostu Swarajya Samrajya Vibhutihi Yesha Bhavat Kripa Shri Mahima Prasadat. See, I gained this Swarajya Samrajyam, this sovereignty over oneself, and therefore the sovereignty over the whole universe. Swarajya Samrajyam. Vibhutihi, this glory. Esha Vibhutihi, this glory, this glorious state. Bhavat Kripashri Mahima Prasadat. I attained because of your grace, O Lord. Kripashri Mahima. Because of your great, wonderful grace. Here Shri means what? Shri means it is further, it is praised as the real Aishwaryam. The Kripa is the real Aishwaryam. So, Kripa Shri Mahima Prasadat, because of thy grace, I attained this glorious state where I alone am and everything is the self only. This Swarajya Samrajya, this I gained, O Lord. Prapta Maya Shri Guruve Mahatmane, this I have gained, Hey Gurave Mahatmane, because of you, Bhavat Kripa, because of your grace. Namo Namastestu, I bow down unto you. Punaha Namostu, I again and again salute you, O Lord. So, as I have been telling you, even your wildest dream, you would not imagine that there is a self which is the self of all. And this existence is undivided into the experiencer and experienced. What we know is only experiencer and experienced, even in the waking or in the dream. In the deep sleeps, we know nothing. So, to reveal that there is something underlying principle in and through all these states, and which is liberating and all blissful, oh, the Guru has shown this. And not only shown this, revealed this truth, also he has shown the path, how to go about. The problem with us is we are so obsessed with the names and forms. And we create a world outside, other than us. So now we have to detach ourselves from the names and forms and should not think about the world. We have to abide in the self. This is the way to go. When you abide in the self, then you see everything as a self. Even now the ornaments are gold only. It is not that you have to melt all the ornaments to find out the gold. Even now the ornaments are gold only. So even now, everything is Brahman only. Unfortunately, somehow we say, I don't understand, Swami. How are you saying this? How are you saying this? Yapashyati sappashyati. Everything is Brahman only. And there is nothing other than Brahman here. So what we can surrender? We can only surrender the ego, which is non-existent, which is false. See, we are giving or offering to the Guru, to the Lord, what we are offering? Our own ego self, which who wants? It is false and it is not. And in turn, what he gives? He reveals his own self. He gives the Swarajya Samrajyam. What a generous, what a Mahatman he is. Accepting the most useless thing, he is giving back the most precious thing. He said, not so. And we, out of our, arrogance, we think we have offered something great. We have offered only which is nothing, useless. See, we are so useless that people have sent me to the ashram. Go and study for 45 days. So there will be peace here. And so we have come here and we say, Guru, I am offering everything unto you. Please take back, go away. Meaning what? The real Guru, he accepts with all faults, with all shortcomings, and then he says, okay, come on, now this is the truth, and you follow this path, and you will be liberated. Even now, here, you will be liberated. So how gracious he is. So he has revealed everything. So Guru is not a form. Guru is not in a name. Guru is a self. He is a Tattvam, Guru Tattvam. So Guru Parampara means what? It coming through ages. Parampara, the one self alone is revealing all the time to all the Shishyas. The Shishyas also nothing but the self only. So this is coming to us. So we are very grateful, indebted to the Guru Parampara, to the Guru Tattvam, Gurus, so that we could understand, we could appreciate at least. Even if you are not abiding, at least we could appreciate it. And slowly and steadily, definitely we will abide. Why we will abide? Because we have tasted it. In the sense, we have seen this is the thing. So, howsoever the mind may be extrovert, because of asanas may go here and there. Akashat patitam toyam sagaram pratigacchati. See, whatever has gone out of the ocean as the water vapors It has to come back as the raindrops and come back to the ocean only. Where it will go? When you heat up the water, it becomes hot. But when you just remove the source of all the heat, it becomes cool. Because the nature of the water is to be cold. Similarly, our nature is the self. Because of our attachment or foolishness, we are not able to understand we are extrovert. But if we just don't do anything, it will settle down and you are the self. What else to be done now? Nothing. Allow the mind to settle down, please. We don't allow the mind to settle down. Because of our foolishness or because of our over-intelligence. Why? We want to know everything in the world, under the sun. So we go on disturbing the mind. And then we want peace. How can there be peace? You don't disturb your mind. There is peace. You know the story, na? Once a Shishya, he was so confused, so agitated, and he was very, very frustrated. He went running to his Guru. Guru, I want peace, I want peace, I want peace. Guru said, drop the I, drop the wants, there is peace. In I want peace. Drop the I, drop the wants, there is peace. How simple it is. Very simple. Wants means the desires. Wants, need, wants. Drop the wants and drop the I. There is peace. As simple as that. Why should we drop the desire? Because there is no need, I am Purna. Why should we drop the self, ego self, I? Because it is false. See, as simple as that. There is no question. See, sitting on the treasure, every day we are begging. Amma, Taye, I am very starving, please give me something. So we go to the world and beg for some petty pleasure when Swarajya Samrajya is here. When Swarajya Samrajya is there, forgetting it, not knowing it, we go to the world and beg for some petty pleasure. And the world kicks. In spite of kicking, we accept the kicks and then go behind the world. How foolish. So, we need not go behind the world because the world cannot offer anything, one thing, because the mirage water cannot quench your thirst. Number two, there is no need. You are already full, the Purnam. That you need to know. And how would you know? By dropping the I. How the I can be dropped? You have to find out that source of the I. When you try to find out the source, where from it is coming, what is this I, then the I is dropped. Or, if you don't identify with the not self and remain as a Sakshi Matram, the I is dropped. When you don't react with anything, the I will drop. So this the Guru has shown very clearly. So, Namo Namaste, I bow down to you, O Guru. And this is the expression of gratitude. See? Prapta Maya. Maya means by me, this has been gained. How? Bhavat Kripa Shri Mahima Prasadat. Because of your pure grace. Mahima means wonderful, great. Grace, we have got this. So, Namo Namastestu. I bow down to you again and again, O Guru. Punaha Namostu. So, and then he says what he has done to me. He is now explaining what the Guru has done to the seeker, to the Sishya. Mahaswapne Maya Kritajani Jara Mrityu Gahane Brahmantam Klishyantam Bahulatara Tapairanudinam Ahankara Vyaghra Vyatitam Imam Atyanta Kripaya Prabodhya Praswapat Parama Avitavan Mamasi Guru Mahaswapne Maya Kritajani Jara mrityu gahane Brahmantam klishyantam bahulatara Tapairanudinam Ahankara vyaghra vyatitam Imam atyanta kripaya Prabodhya praswapat param Avitavan mamasi guro Avitavan mam asiguro. Hey Guru, you have saved me. Avitavan means you have saved me. You have protected me. You have saved me. You are my savior. Actually, you have saved me. From what? He is explaining. Mahaswapne. Mahaswapne means in this big dream. Maya krita. Because of Maya, Jani Jara Mrityu Gahane Brahmantam. Because of Maya, I was roaming in the jungle. Gahane means in the jungle. What is the jungle? Jani Jara Mrityu Gahane. In the jungle of birth and old age, decay and death. In this jungle, means in this samsara, Brahmantam. Without knowing the way out, I was roaming about. Bahulatara tapaihi anudinam klishyantam. Bahulatara tapaihi. And I was afflicted. Klishyantam means afflicted by different types of sorrows. Tapa. Bahulatara tapaihi anudinam. Every day I was roasted as if I was suffering every day because of innumerable tapas. Mostly created by my mind only. I was always feeling, I am like this, I am like that. God was not kind to me. All such nonsense. And the mind was creating all sorts of trouble. And I was suffering anudinam. And not only that, ahankara vyaghra vyatitam imam mam. So, and I was pounced upon and troubled by this ahankara vyaghra, the tiger called as ahankara. And it was really troubling me because I was so scared. That tiger is poaching. Be careful. We heard from Vivekachudamani only. Seekers don't go there. The Mahavyagra, the mind, is roaming in the jungle of sense objects. Do you remember? So seekers don't go there, Jagrada. So that Mahavyagra, called as the Ahankara, was always troubling me. And really, I was not knowing what to do. Then Atyanta Kribaya Prabodhya Praswapat. And because of grace and compassion, you woke me up from this sleep called as ignorance. Praswapat. Param, meaning what? This sleep, which was really, without any end, actually, as if without any end, I was roaming around in the jungle, in the dream actually in the dream. And then the tiger pounced on me. And because of your kripa, you woke me up. And I am so grateful to you. And Avitavan Mamasmi Guru. You have saved me because if I have been sleeping, this tiger would have destroyed me. In the dream. See, in the dream, while you are dreaming, it is very real now. So the dukkha or the fear, everything is real. So when you get up only, you feel, aha, all this was nonsense, it was not there. So you have actually saved me. See, this dream I get often. Tsunami. See, I get some fantastic dreams, We will be going somewhere and then you find water. Ooh. Not only from one side. Sometimes I had got this dream. Water from all sides. As if you are drowning. And then you get up. And then you find, thank God there was no tsunami. Maybe because so deeply impacted by those visuals, of tsunami. Those days, that time, the TV was showing visuals of tsunami. So you get, and then you get up, and then you like that, So this Vyagra, Mahavyagra called Ahankara, was ready to pounce on me and eat me alive. And you, because of waking me up from this deep slumber, you have protected me, O Lord. How beautiful. Maya Krita, it is not actually true. This Swapna, it's a dream. Maya Krita. But when we are dreaming, it is true. In this jungle I was roaming, not knowing how to get out of the jungle. And every moment I was scared. I was not knowing where I would get the next meal. And I was not having any shelter, any security. And on top of it, this tiger called as Ahankara. So, Lord, because of your compassion, you woke me up. Prabodhya, from praswapat, from the deep sleep, slumber, you woke me up. And what? Avitavan mam, you have protected me, you have saved me, O Guru. So I am very grateful to you. Namo namastestu punar namostu. But the beauty of this is, when you woke up, no samsar. All these days, why I was troubled? No answer. No samsar. When you cross this river by walking on that bridge, please, the bridge would be burnt. Nowhere to go back. Once you crossed, you crossed. The bridges are burnt. You cannot go back. Meaning, once if you see the old lady in that photo or in that picture, then you cannot take the eyes out of it. Even if you want, you will see only that. So when you know what it is, that is it. Even if you don't want to, you will see only the Brahman. No, I don't want Brahman now. I want only my world. Please give me my world back. Sorry. It's gone. It's gone once and for all. Who has taken this world? Even now I have been seeing it. No world. இப்படி பச்சை போய் சொல்லக்கூடாது சுவாமி. நீங்கள் உலகத்தில் இருந்துட்டு சாப்பிட்டுட்டு தூங்கிட்டு எல்லாரோடையும் பேசி அரட்டை அடிச்சுட்டு உலகமே இல்லை, நோ வேர்ல்ட், ஒன்லி பிரம்மன். வாட் இஸ் திஸ்? தட் அலோன் இஸ் ட்ரூத். பூர்ணமத பூர்ணமிதம் பூர்ணாத் பூர்ணமுதட்சதே பூர்ணஸ்ய பூர்ணமாதாய பூர்ணமேவாவசிஷ்யதே. That also is truth. This also is relatively truth only. But this truth is not possible without that truth. But if you remove this truth also from that truth, the truth remains. Nothing happens to the truth. Because this has not come out actually. It is only vivarta. As if. Vivarta means it has not actually happened. As if happened. So therefore, this is the idea of Purnamada Purnamidam. So this is not possible without that. But this has not happened actually. It is only appearance. Why? Because when you remove this from the Purnam, nothing happens to the Purnam. When this has come out also, nothing happened to the Purnam. When this goes also, nothing happens to the Purnam. Purnam remains the Purnam always. Therefore, the coming and going is only the imagination of the mind. So this you have revealed, O Guru, again and again, I surrender unto you. If not for this, I would have been lost in the jungle of this samsara. And what we would have done? And earned some more money, spent some more money, shopping, this, that. You would have gone to this country, that country. What else you can do? Buy some more clothes, buy some more car, or some more pleasure here and there, and some more disappointments, some more anxieties and worries, and some more fear. and some more miseries. And what else? And same thing is repeated. Swami, do you mean to say that there is no joy in this world? See, joy is there, it is fleeting, and is mixed with so much of sorrow. This is what we have to understand. It is not that there is no joy. If there is no joy at all, nobody would live here. That joy also is not coming from the object. It is Atmanandam only is reflecting. That is a different story. Let us say there is joy. Let us assume there is joy in this world. But it is only momentary, fleeting. With so much of effort, you bring in all the circumstances conducive to you to enjoy. But it doesn't last. Again and again you want. And the law of diminishing returns. More you indulge and you won't get the same kind of thrill. It reduces. And not only that, it destroys you. The quality is something, it is very cheap thrills, and it is mixed with so much of sorrow. That is why for the Vivekavan, for the wise person, when he can think, Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. It is Ashashvatam. Why Ashashvatam? See, we are actually in search of something Shashvatam in our life. See, the idea of love is nothing but search for something Shashvatam in life. We want something Shashvatam. Somebody to always, be with us. But unfortunately, nobody will be with us always. Why? If they remain with us always also, it's a problem. It's a trouble. You understand that? If somebody is following you everywhere, wherever you go to the toilet, or you go to the temple, or you go here, go there, it is pain, I tell you. Then only you understand, my God. There is a story. Once, a king found out that his queen was not loyal to him. In fact, she was sleeping with the Senatipati. The Senatipati, the chief of the army or whatever, the general. So the king got so wild. So he caught them red-handed when they were sort of in the bed. So what he did, this much only you want, na? They were undressed only. So what he did, he just put them together and he tied them with a rope. And you enjoy now. That is the worst punishment. He put both of them together and then he tied them with a rope. And now you enjoy howsoever you want. I tell you, whatever we think of enjoyment is actually pain. See, Yadume Alavukku Meenu Amrudam Nanju. When it goes beyond a point, even Amrita becomes poison. And it is nothing but mind's little bit of play of the mind. Vikara in the mind. That is all, nothing else. And it is Ashashvatam. It is actually Dukkhalayam only. We don't understand it's Dukkhalayam. It is Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. So therefore, if somebody can liberate us from this samsara, which is full of dukkha and which is impermanent, ashashvatam, then we have to be very grateful to that Mahatma. And that Mahatma is not a person. He is the self. So therefore, yeah. I know, Bhartrihari, yeah. So, this samsara has to be rejected and we have to abide in the self. This the Guru has revealed. Moving on. Namastasmai sadhai kasmai kasmai chinmahase namaha yadetad vishwarupena rajate guru rajate. Beautiful, this poem. नमस्तस्मै सदैकस्मै कस्मै चिन्महसे नमः यदेतद्विश्वरूपेण राजते गुरुराजते नमः तस्मै. I again and again salute unto you. Sada ekasmai, that one self, ekasmai, that one principle which is enlivening all the instruments. Kasmai chin mahate namaha, not chinmaya, it is kasmai chit mahase namaha. Kasmai means some mysterious which cannot be described. Mahase means that bright, effulgent, that light. Light means not this light. Something which cannot be described is kasmin chit, which cannot be described. Mahase, that brilliant light which is the true knowledge. Namaha, I salute unto you, you are that. Yad edad vishwarupena rajate. Rajate means you alone rule in the form of the world. You alone shine. Rajate means you alone shine in the form of the world. Guru Raja Te. You, Te means you are the Guru Raja. You are the king, chief among the Gurus, the best among the Gurus. Hey, Guru Raja Te Rajate. And you revel as the self, as the one self. And the world also is nothing but your own self. Everything is yourself. And you alone rule and you alone shine here. I bow down unto you, O Guru Maharaj. So, after concluding his whatever pravachanam or discourse, now the Guru so pleased. Why he is pleased? Because the Sishya has got it. So, Guru is very pleased. And then he is giving his final words of advice. Don't think final word is 1 or 2 verses. Almost 521 to 575. So, yeah. So, he starts now. Iti natamavalokya shishya varyam samati ghadatma sukam prabuddha tattvam pramudita hridaya sadeshikendraha punaridamaha vacha param mahatma iti natamavalokya shishyavaryam samati gatatma atma sukham prabuddha tattvam gadatma sukham prabuddha tattvam pramudita hridaya sadeshikendraha punaridamaha vacha param mahatma iti natam shishyavaryam avalokya. Avalokya means seeing. The Shishyavarya, meaning a very noble Shishyavarya, the noble Shishya, means surrendering at his feet, praising the Guru, surrendering. Natam means one who has bowed down and surrendering at his feet. Who is he? Who is the Shishya now? Samadhigata Atma Sukham Prabuddha Tattvam. One who is awakened to his self, Prabuddha. One is awakened to his self, and Samadhigata Atma Sukham, and who is enjoying the bliss of the self. Samadhigata Atma Tattva. Because his mind is totally quiet and absorbed in the self, he is enjoying the Atma Sukham all the time. So that Shishya, having seen Pramudita Hridaya, the Guru is so pleased. Pramudita, Mudita Hridayaha. Mudita means what? Very pleased in heart. Saha Deshikendraha, that teacher who is the chief of all the teachers. Deshika Indraha. Punaridam aha vachaha. Once again he spoke thus. These supreme words, Param Vachaha, very meaningful words, this Mahatma. So this Guru is here called as Mahatma. This Mahatma, having seen his disciple abiding in the self and reveling in the bliss of the Atman, the Guru is so pleased. See, one thing you should understand, a true Guru is never jealous of anybody. See, in other branches of, knowledge, the Guru can become a little insecure when the Shishya is growing. But here, the Guru means, who is the Guru? Who has got no ego sense, who is already abiding in the self. That he is a true Guru. So, he will not feel little threatened by the Shishya's assertion that he has now realized. He is so pleased actually. And not only that, whatever said and done, the Shishya is like his own son or own daughter. So a father will never become, little disturbed because of the son's growth or the daughter's growth. In fact, he is very proud. Is that not so? So that is the bhavam. If he is a real Guru, that is the bhavam. He is so pleased to hear such words from the disciple. And then, but he is little concerned still, because he is still raw only. He should become ripe. By abiding continuously in self, that he should ripen. So, to help him out still further, he is now giving some more advices. You understand? See, sometimes this is very, very tricky. Once you get it, you get it. But still you have to abide there. Sadhuchu, this vasana kshayam should happen. Mano nasham should happen. Sahaja sthiti you should gain. Till then, no stopping, no looking back, or no slackening in our efforts or whatever. So this is what he is going to tell now. You should remain in this state, he is going to tell. It is good that you have got it, but you have to remain always in this state, not allow the mind to again play some tricks. So this mind can play trick again. Eppudi Swami, you only said, Yad Gatva Nanivartante. Yes, that is also true. This is also true. Why? Till one point of time, where it is Sahaja, Bhagavan says, the ego no more rises its head. That is a state. That is Mano Nasha. Once and for all it is gone, it will never raise its head. Till that point of time, one has to be awake, alert, and do what? Nothing. But be aware. So that is what this Mahatma, he is going to reveal now. Brahma pratyaya santatihi jagadato brahmaiva tat sarvataha pashyadhyatma drusha prashanta manasa sarvasvavasta swapi रूपादन्यदवेक्षितं किमभितः चक्षुष्मतां विद्यते तद्वद्ब्रह्मविदः सतः किमपरम् बुद्धेर्विहारास्पदम् ब्रह्म प्रत्यय संततिर्जगततो ब्रह्मैव तत्सर्वतः पश्याद्यात्मदृशा प्रशान्तमनसा सर्वास्वस्थास्वपि रूपादन्यदवेक्षितं किमभितः चक्षुष्मतां विद्यते तद्वद्ब्रह्मविदः सदः किमपरम् Buddher Vihārāspadam. Brahma Pratyaya Santatihi. See, this experience of this Brahma Tattva is not coming and going. It is continuous or it is unbroken. When you realize it in your heart, truly, Brahma Pratyaya Santatihi, meaning what? This experience of this Brahman, Sakshat, in your heart is not a temporary experience. It is shining always in your heart. Apart from it, there is nothing. So you are there, it is always there. Therefore, ataha jagat brahmaiva tat sarvataha. By all means, sarvataha means by all means, this world also is Brahman only. Because even though he is roaming in the world, even though he is talking, even though he is eating, doing everything, his experience or in his heart, that one Brahma Tattva alone is shining. So therefore, apart from it, there is nothing. So therefore, whatever is Brahma Tattva only. See, this is what we have to understand. In that Brahma Tattva only, everything is seen, everything is heard, everything is known, everything is. Therefore, nothing other than the Brahma Tattva. So, since because his experience now is akhanda, unbroken, and always abiding, always in that state, wherever he goes, whatever he does, there is no change in his unarvu, in his experience. Therefore, whatever is seen, whatever he heard, is nothing other than Brahman, is Brahman only. Prashanta manasa sarvasu avastasu api pashya atma adhyatma drisha. Therefore, prashanta manasa, always peaceful in heart, and sarvasu avastasu api, in all circumstances, atma drishya, adhyatma drisha. By keeping this vision, pashya, you look at the world. Meaning what? Without losing sight of this, you always transact in the world. In all circumstances. Sarvasu avastasu api. In all circumstances. Prashanta manasa. Keeping the mind quiet, peaceful, full of sattva. See? Adhyatma drisha. Pashya. So see everything as the self only. Because there is only self, there is nothing else. Now and then, because of whatever may be the reason, if you see the world also, be sure it is just once again the mind playing trick. There is only the self. There is nothing but the self. So Guru is giving his advice now. There is only the self, nothing else. See, chakshushmatam, one who is seeing through ordinary eyes, physical eyes. Rupad anyad avekshitam kim abhitaha. Can he see anything apart from forms? When you are seeing through your normal physical eye, can you see anything else apart from forms? Everywhere you see only forms. Is that not so? Similarly, if you see with a jnana chakshusha, can you see anything apart from the self? You see only the self. How beautiful express, see? The way he is expressing, when you are seeing through your normal eyes, chakshushmatam, rupad anyad avekshitam kim vidyate. Can that person see anything else apart from the nama rupa? No, he cannot see anything apart from nama rupa. Tadvat, similarly, Brahma vidaha sataha kim param buddher vihārāspadam. So for this Brahmavid, one who knows the Brahman, is there anything else where his mind can roam? See, buddhehe viharaspadam. Viharam means to roam, to move about. Buddhehe viharaspadam. Is there anything else, any field where the buddhi can roam other than the Brahma Tattvam? See the expression, see the expression. Kim aparam, is there anything else for the buddhi viharaspadam, to roam about? Meaning there is only Brahman. Tad Brahmavid, tadvat Brahmavidaha. For this Brahmavid, knower of Brahman, who is always abiding there, is there anything else where the mind can roam? Wherever the mind roams, there is Samadhi only. See, in Drigdishya Vivekam, it is said, wherever the mind goes, it attains Samadhi. Why? Everywhere, only the self. So, is there anything else other than the self for the buddhi, for the mind to roam about? He sees only, he experiences only the Brahma Tattva. Like you cannot see anything other than the forms with your eyes, similarly you cannot see anything other than the Brahma Tattvam when you are seeing with the Jnana Chakshu, with the eye of knowledge. Arivam vili tiravai nisam arivai adu veliyam. Bhagavan says, na? Arivam vili tiravai. When you open the eye of knowledge, what you see only yourself, everywhere, only one. So we have to pray to the Lord, now open my eyes and reveal the one. It is not through the eye of knowledge. Knowledge itself is eye. கண்ணதுதான் எல்லையில்லா கண்ணு சொல்லுவார் பகவான். உபதேசம் இது உள்ளது 40ல், அந்தமில்லா கண். There is no end to that eye. Eye means this E-Y-E. Because the knowledge itself is I, E-Y-E, not I, E-Y-E. So through that if you see, you can see only knowledge. Vimala Bodha Chakshusha. So through that if you see, you cannot see anything else except the self. So in that state, where can the mind roam about? It can roam only in the self. It can revel only in the self. Because wherever it goes, it stumbles upon only the self. See, what a grandeur state it is. Wherever the mind goes, it stumbles only upon the self, or the truth, or the Brahman. Now wherever the mind goes, nowhere it finds the self, or the truth. But there comes a state, wherever it goes, it stumbles only upon the Brahman, or the truth. See, I am just making it out in a beautiful words. But it is the truth. Wherever the mind goes, it stumbles only on the self or the truth. Apart from truth, you cannot see anything else, even if you want. That is why it is choiceless. Choiceless. So he says, therefore, now you have got it, now you have to abide in it. Prashanta manasa, keep your mind quiet. Sarvasu avastasopi, even when you have fever, even when you are not well, or whatever may be the circumstances, whatever may be the adhyatma dusha pashya, you see everything as a self only, because apart from self there is nothing. Why? Now in the heart, overpoweringly or without your control, there is this sphuranam of the self, and everything is drowned in it. That is what Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says. After the death experience, he says, like the Shruti, in and through the orchestra, there may be different instruments played, but in and through the Shruti alone persist. Like that, in and through all the experiences, There is one underlying principle. It was not changing. And it is overwhelming that you cannot do away with it. So when that is true, whatever seen, heard, everything is that only. Who can prove there is something other than it? Who can prove in that state that there is something other than it? Because no gap, no kandata, unbroken, only that. Even if you don't want, only that is there means, then how can he see anything else? How can he see anything else? So through the physical eye you can see only the names and forms. Similarly, through the jnana chakshusha, you can see only the jnanam. Even if you want to see otherwise, you cannot. Pah, what a state, na? There the ego has gone once and for all. And the self alone is ruling. Kastam parananda rasanubhutim utsrujya shunyeshu rameta vidwan chandre mahalladini deepyamane Chitrendumalokayitam kayiched Kastam paranandarasanubhutim Utsrujya shunyeshu rameta vidwan Chandre mahalladini deepyamane Chitrendumalokayitum kayiched. See, once again, if I exclaim, what a words, wonderful words, then you will find it as a joke.
No.
This Swami, all the time he says, this is beautiful, that is beautiful.
No, Swamiji, this is.
You know what he is saying? What he is saying, see? Kaha, who? Tam parananda rasanubhutim. After experiencing that para, ananda rasanubhutim, that bliss, which is Brahmananda, Paramananda, the essence of all happiness, that bliss. Utsrujya, giving up this bliss, will anybody shunyeshu rameta vidwan? Will anybody revel in this shunyeshu? This pleasure is like shunyam. Shunyam means what? Nothing this is. Shunyeshu rameta vidwan. Any intelligent person, will ever he revel in this wretched sense objects? Shunyeshu. It is like shunya means what? It is nothing compared to that ananda rasa, brahmananda rasa. This is called a shunyeshu. Will he ever, any intelligent fellow will revel in this? Giving up that. See, you cannot revel in both. Why? Only when the experience is gone, then that is brahmananda. If you are reveling only with the experience, it is Vishayananda. Yes. So you cannot have at the same time the experience and no experience. It is not possible. So when will he ever give up this Ananda, Brahmananda and go after this Vishayananda? Will any intelligent person will do that? Like, this is very important, like Chandre Mahahladini Deepyamani. The moon is shining outside. Mahahladini. It is looting away your mind. So much joy you get when you watch the moon shining in the sky. Deepyamani is shining. Deepyamani means shining in the sky in its own glory. The full moon. And through the window you peep in or you go out and watch. And Mahahladini means what? It gives you so much of happiness, joy. Giving up that, Chitrendum alokayitum ka ichet. Will he come back into his room, close all the window, and he will go on staring at this picture of moon shining in his sort of a photo. There is a photo he has kept, or a picture he has kept, where moon is shining. That is a beautiful picture, no doubt. Somebody has drawn it. It's a beautiful picture, or somebody has captured it, let us say. But will anybody, any idiot, will go away into his room and close all his doors and windows and go on staring at this picture, howsoever it is beautiful? No. The real moon shining is real moon shining. And looking at the picture is nothing. Comparatively, it is nothing. See, that's why when you go to Himalayas here, there, and you enjoy, you really enjoy, howsoever you capture it and send it to people, yes, something is better than nothing, but you cannot really behold the beauty. You cannot express it in words. You cannot share it by any means.
So even if it is minus 20 degrees, Swamiji, wear a jacket and cap, and you want to be outside.
I know you. You want to be outside, because here also you are opening everything, no? Everybody is shivering and dying into death. But this Mahatma is Anandam, Paramanandam.
They are enjoying, Swamiji, both of them.
They have no choice other than to enjoy. Is there any choice? They had choiceless existence. Choiceless existence.
What is this, Swamiji? Minus 20, I'm talking.
I know. But in Tiruvannamalai, if it comes to 20, it is like minus 20 for us. Only 40 is normal temperature.
Yeah.
40 means we are comfortable. If it goes to 20, that is why when I go to other country, people laugh at me. It is only 5, 7, 10, and we say, oh, heater, you please give me heater. What, Swamiji, is very pleasant. Why can't you enjoy? What enjoying? I am shivering. see, different bodies made in a different way.
Moon, we are talking this.
So therefore, we should not compare. Okay, full moon is beautiful. Howsoever you watch the picture, you cannot be satisfied. Therefore, instead of going out of the world, you just focus on the self. You know that a great philosopher, what is called Rumi? Rumi, when he was watching out the sunset he was watching out. Somebody was with him, and he was commenting to Rumi, how beautiful, no, the sunset. He said, if you know who has created this sun and this sunset, you will not even look at this sunset. Meaning what? It is beautiful, no doubt, but the self is Anandam, because it is something else.
One more thing, Swamiji. Rumi's master is Shams Tabriz.
Okay.
The Shams means sun.
Okay.
So he is talking about that sun, maybe.
I don't know.
Possibly.
Yeah, maybe. But what he was saying is the self. When you know the knower, when you see the seer, it is absolutely, path breaking, elevating. So the idea is what? There is nothing equivalent to abiding in the self. Howsoever you enjoy the world, once again you have to come back to the self. Because, you know what? When you abide in the self, you can enjoy the world more. Swami Tapon Maharaj used to stand still, it seems, watching the nature. And you should be stunned. They enjoy the nature because for them everything is Brahman. See, with that Jnana Chakshusha, even the world appears still very beautiful because it is not other than Brahman. See, this we cannot understand at all. That now only you said there is no world, and they enjoy the world also, you say, and then you say Brahman. What is this, Swamiji? That is what, there is a trick there. You have to go and see the trick. It cannot be explained at all. The trick cannot be explained. Yap pashyati sab pashyati only. You cannot explain the trick because words fail there. Howsoever you explain, you will be caught somewhere. You try to explain that, you are caught here. You try to explain, you are caught there. So the words are limited. You cannot open the both sides of the words. You can only open one side of the word. If you open both sides of the word, it is infinite. You cannot unfortunately open both sides of the word. It loses its meaning. the word loses its meaning. I also don't know what I am talking, okay? Don't worry. So, kahatam parananda rasanabhutim utsrujya shunyeshu ramate vidwan. Will anybody intelligent enough will ever give up this paramananda and revel in this dirty world? Dirty means what? This vishayananda, in the sense indulgence. Nobody will ever do it. One who is watching the moon alive will ever want to watch in his laptop. Why can't we enjoy the world? Please send the link. I will enjoy. The youngsters want link for everything. I want the link to death also. Link and then how to die. This is what death. You have to die your own death. We cannot send any link to your death. You have to experiment and die your own death. So we will stop here. If at all, one more two, I will be happy. But already time. Okay. Om Purnamadha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.